The Hadza Tribe of Tanzania is one of the last true hunter-gatherer societies in the world. Living near Lake Eyasi in East Africa, they have survived for thousands of years without farming, herding, or permanent settlements. They hunt wild animals with handmade bows, gather fruits and tubers, and live in temporary grass huts. Their diet, lifestyle, and traditions have remained largely unchanged despite modern influences. Unlike most societies, they have no formal leadership, no private property, and they share everything within their group. Their way of life offers insight into how humans lived for most of history. But how do they survive in a world that's rapidly modernizing? Let's explore the fascinating lifestyle of the Hadza people. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content like this. The Hadza, also known as the hadzabe, are an indigenous ethnic group living in the central Rift Valley of Tanzania, near Lake Eyasi. With a population of around 1,300 people, they are one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer societies in the world. Genetic studies suggest that the Hadza have lived in this region for over 50,000 years, making them one of the oldest lineages of modern humans. Their language, Hadzan, is unique and includes click consonants, similar to the languages of the San people of southern Africa. Unlike many other indigenous groups, the Hadza have managed to preserve their traditional way of life despite the pressures of modernization. They have no formal political structure, no written language, and no concept of money. Their survival depends entirely on their deep knowledge of the environment and their ability to adapt to the challenges of living in the wild. The Hadza's daily life revolves around one central activity: finding food. Their diet is entirely dependent on what they can hunt and gather, and their days are structured around this pursuit. Men and women have distinct roles, but both are equally vital to the tribe's survival. Hadza men are skilled hunters, relying on bows and arrows made from local materials like wood, animal tendons, and feathers. They hunt a variety of animals, including baboons, antelopes, birds, and even the occasional giraffe. Hunting is not just a means of survival for the Hadza, it's also a deeply cultural activity. Boys learn to hunt from a young age, and their first successful hunt is a rite of passage into adulthood. One of the most fascinating aspects of Hadza hunting is their use of poison. They coat their arrowheads with a toxic substance made from the sap of the desert rose plant. This poison is strong enough to kill large animals within hours, allowing the hunters to track their prey over long distances. Despite their skill, hunting is not always successful. On average, only about 3% of hunts result in a kill, which means the Hadza must rely heavily on gathering to supplement their diet. While men hunt, women and children gather plants, fruits, and tubers. The Hadza are experts at identifying edible plants, and they consume over 800 different species throughout the year. One of their staple foods is the baobab fruit, which is rich in nutrients and can be stored for long periods. Women also collect honey, a highly prized food source that requires climbing tall trees and using smoke to calm the bees. Gathering is a communal activity, often done in groups. Women teach their children which plants are safe to eat and how to find them. This knowledge is passed down orally from one generation to the next, ensuring the tribe's survival. The Hadza diet is incredibly diverse, consisting of wild game, fruits, berries, tubers, and honey. Unlike modern diets, which are often dominated by a few staple crops, the Hadza consume a wide variety of foods, which provides them with a balanced intake of nutrients. One of the most interesting aspects of their diet is its impact on their health. Studies have shown that the Hadza have a much more diverse gut microbiome compared to people in industrialized societies. This diversity is linked to lower rates of chronic diseases like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. The Hadza's diet is a reminder of the importance of eating a wide range of natural, unprocessed foods. The Hadza have an egalitarian social structure, with no formal leaders or hierarchies. Decisions are made collectively, and resources are shared equally among members. This sense of equality extends to gender roles as well. While men and women have distinct responsibilities, both are equally valued, and there's no concept of dominance or inequality. This cooperative lifestyle is reflected in their approach to child rearing. Children are raised communally, with everyone in the tribe playing a role in their upbringing. This creates a strong sense of community and ensures that no one is left behind. One of the most striking aspects of the Hadza lifestyle is their relationship with time. They don't track hours, days, or weeks in the way we do. Instead, their lives are governed by natural cycles, the rising and setting of the sun, the changing seasons, and the availability of food. This lack of rigid timekeeping contributes to their relaxed and stress-free lifestyle. Studies have shown that the Hadza experience very low levels of chronic stress, which is almost unheard of in modern societies. Their way of life challenges the notion that progress and development necessarily lead to a better quality of life. Enjoying the video? Make sure to subscribe to the channel for content like this. The Hadza have a deep connection to the land, which they see as a shared resource rather than something to be owned or controlled. They don't cultivate crops or raise livestock, and they move freely across the landscape in search of food and water. This nomadic lifestyle allows them to live in harmony with nature, taking only what they need and ensuring that resources are not depleted. Their intimate knowledge of the environment is truly remarkable. They can identify hundreds of plant species, track animals over long distances, and predict weather patterns based on subtle signs in nature. This knowledge is passed down orally from one generation to the next, ensuring that their traditions and way of life are preserved. Despite their isolation, the Hadza have not been completely untouched by the modern world. In recent years, their land has come under threat from agriculture, tourism, and government policies. Some Hadza have been forced to settle in villages, adopting a more sedentary lifestyle. However, many continue to resist these changes, fighting to preserve their ancestral way of life. Organizations and activists are working to protect the Hadza's land and rights, but the challenges are significant. The Hadza's way of life is a reminder of the importance of preserving cultural diversity and protecting the rights of indigenous peoples. The Hadza's lifestyle offers valuable insights into human history. They provide a living example of how our ancestors lived for tens of thousands of years, hunting, gathering, and moving with the seasons. Their way of life challenges many assumptions about progress and development, showing that a simple communal existence can be both sustainable and fulfilling. But the Hadza are more than just a window into the past. They are a reminder of the incredible diversity of human cultures and the importance of preserving them. In a world that's becoming increasingly homogenized, the Hadza stands as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. So, what do you think about the Hadza tribe's way of life? Could you imagine living without modern conveniences, completely in tune with nature? Or do you think their lifestyle is a relic of the past, destined to fade away? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into fascinating cultures around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.